Y'all are on the East Van Dan Shit Show.
I guess you can start us off.
Yeah, sure thing, man.
Oh yeah, watch the on-off button. Yeah,
It's on.
yeah. A band did that just recently. They just within like a minute, they just turned their mic off, and we lost the first half
It's probably
of the
just force of
podcast.
habit, right?
Well, I watched what he was doing. I'm like, what the fuck's he doing? And it just keeps going off, on, off, just like
Oh, it must be like
on, off, on, off, on, off.
Yeah,
a little
OCD.
anxious thing or something.
Yeah.
OCD.
Probably has a bit of OCD. So please welcome half of Syrinx.
Syrinx?
Syrinx.
That's a good try.
Did I not pronounce it right? I'm super bad with names.
It's all good. It's an X at the end, so it's Syrinx.
Syrinx.
And it's like
Syrinx.
It's an old instrument.
Yeah. I listened to your guys' song 1815. What album's that on?
That's on Time Out of Place.
Yeah, it's fucking killer. Reminds me a lot of fucking good 70s bands that I grew up on.
Yeah? You
Yeah.
feel like it's kind of 70s? I feel
Yeah.
that way too. Graham has like a little 90s influence that creeps in a little bit, I feel, in his guitar playing, but it's in a way where it's like, I feel like it's expansive of the sound in a way that like you haven't heard another band do it, you know? Like Graham as a guitar player is a real original, so singing in the band is a lot of fun for me.
Yeah, for sure. So on that note, tell us where you guys are from, how'd you guys form, all that jazz.
Well, yeah, we're originally kind of from Vancouver, BC, and me and JP met on first night of a tour in Vancouver in an old band called Funeral Circle we used to play in, and I guess he drove out in a van from Michigan to Vancouver and met us, and we essentially shook hands and went up on stage and played a set and went on tour, and that's kind of where our relationship began. And then we always wanted to play like music that was kind of proggy, and we both liked a lot of bands that our other buddies weren't so much into and stuff, so that was kind of it started as a side project kind of really, and it kind of has evolved over the years. So yeah, that's kind of where it started. Now here we are 10 years later pretty much, so pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
So what was your guys' first album?
Time Out of Place.
I'm out of place.
Time Out of Place. We really kind of started writing that in 2016, but it came out in 2019 finally, and took a little while to record.
Oh, you mean Embrace the Darkness, Seek the Light. That's the first one.
See, I already messed up.
We both don't know.
Yeah, we're here. It's funny. But with the first album, we have a song called "Time Out of Place" on the first album, and we called our second album "Time Out of Place," kind of in reference to that.
Yes.
But our first album, "Embrace the Dark, Seek the Light," came from 2019. We wrote it in 2016, and originally it wasn't even going to be called that. That was like the band's like tagline. And Church Recordings, Trevor Church, our good buddy in Haunt, he kind of mistook that and put that as the album title, so we just kind of rolled with it. So sometimes
I didn't know that's what
shit,
happened.
yeah, there you go, new story. Sometimes shit happens like that. Yeah, exactly.
Nice. Have you guys played the Globe before?
Never played the Globe before.
No.
No, we've never played Nanaimo.
Oh,
We've never even played Nanaimo. We played Victoria at the Metal Fest in 2019, 7 years ago. So it was the last time we were on the island.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Didn't you say you were from here?
I lived here for 5 years in the mid 2015 to 2020 almost. And that's when we were playing. Funeral Circle was still going. I was playing in a band called Spell as well, and Longflower, the stoner rock band, and we were always going back and forth across the ferries and playing the Canby essentially, staying upstairs there.
Nice.
So we've been actually coming back. We started coming to the island a long time ago. Really, our band's like 2009 when we started playing is when we started playing the island.
Yeah. So okay. The Canby. Well, what's it called now?
Is it called something else now? See, I don't even know.
Okay.
Yeah. I just always call it the
Terminal.
terminal.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad. See, I'm out of touch. Yeah.
You're too old, man.
Yeah, getting old here. Exactly. That's kind of funny. Yeah. Yeah, when the venues actually changed, so it was a little different back in the day than it was now. But it was always a great scene out here. We always loved coming to play on the islands and stuff. It was always a blast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. There's a fuck ton of bands kicking around here.
Totally.
It's actually good for this place because this is like, besides the Queens and the Terminal, it's really just here.
Yeah, I know.
Every fucking weekend.
It seems like
Friday,
it's the place to
Sunday.
be for live music. Well, when we were just outside loading, we heard some guy, I think, walking with his mom, and they were stopping to see what's going on, and we overheard him be like, "Oh, this has turned into a pretty cool venue, and there's always good shows." So hopefully, even those people come tonight.
Eavesdropping the conversation.
Yeah.
where you just pulled up.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's a pretty sweet spot here. It seems like they got a good thing going, so doing our best. I here to try to keep it going. That's what we need. So,
Yeah.
support local.
Yeah, exactly. So, what bands are you guys influenced by?
Oh, geez, there's several. I mean, like Rush, Max Webster, Fates Warning, Marillion. Yeah, just things from. Even like a little Megadeth, like just stuff from the guitar sounds, you know what I mean? Like honestly, like a lot of those really chromatic structures and things can fit great into like a progressive rock song where you change the timings up and things like that. So it's kind of like music nowadays. There's kids, right? They'll hear a Megadeth song. It's not as heavy to them as something with gent riffs and all kinds of stuff like that, right? Like it almost doesn't register. It registers to them almost as rock. And it's like we're not acknowledging that as valid necessarily, but we're kind of acknowledging how things have evolved in the way that we do our chords, structure our songs, and sing them. So it's like we're trying to ride what this wave is without necessarily knowing what the future is ahead of us, but like we will still bundle these influences up in a way that like you'll hear them come out.
Yeah, for sure. Speaking of Megadeth, did anyone see them in Vic?
No, we saw it last time. We saw them a couple years ago. Actually, my dad came to the mainland because we live on the mainland. My dad came out. We saw Megadeth out in Abbotsford, the tour before the last one, and it was a pretty good one.
Was it the Gigant tour?
No, it wasn't Gigantor. They were touring with. What was it? It was like My Bloody Valentine. We saw them with.
Gigantor was kind of like
Nobody was there for Megadeth. There was like this huge crowd there for like My Bloody Valentine or whatever. I'd never even heard, and it was kind of interesting because I'm not used to that juxtaposition.
No,
like I said,
no,
You mean Bullet for My Valentine though, right? Because if it was My Bloody Valentine, that'd be crazy.
Bullet for my
Okay,
okay, that makes a lot more sense.
My Bloody Valentine's like a goth, like ethereal, like 80s.
Yeah, they're
It
like
wasn't
they're
that
like
then. Okay,
they're like post-punk
my
kind
bad.
of.
My bad. Then. See, I can't get anything right
we
here.
skipped it. I think we skipped that set.
I was no watch.
You just wanted to think of a better band.
Yeah, Bullet for my Valentine.
That's who it was. And they're from the UK, I think.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
That's what it was.
For sure.
Yeah, they were tight and stuff. It was just interesting to see that combination with Megadeth. I'm used to seeing them with like Judas Priest or somebody else.
Yeah, I was supposed to go. This is fucking ages ago when they were on the Ronnie James Dio, like Black Sabbath, Heaven and Hell. Yeah, I wasn't allowed to go to that one. No, I got caught. I got caught smoking weed. I wasn't allowed.
I saw that in Cobo Hall in Detroit.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, that was a great tour.
Down.
Down didn't make it to this one actually. It was just Megadeth and Dio Sabbath. Yeah.
Okay, I think when they played in Vancouver, I'm pretty sure it was Down. In Flames.
Yeah.
And there might have been another band too.
That was like 2007.
Yeah, it was a long fucking time. That's when MySpace was a thing.
Exactly. Yeah. I was still on MySpace. Yeah. Yeah. Here it is.
Which actually would be pretty good.
Yeah, totally. I think we still maybe have our original band's MySpace. Hopefully it's still going. Or whatever. We had songs up there.
Striker.
Yeah, Striker. Striker MySpace.
Striker with a Y.
Before we started rolling, we were talking about studios, and you're like talking about like how they're like closing down.
Yeah. Well, a lot of studios in Vancouver are just like not making ends meet and stuff, and just rent is so high. There's not the clientele there, right? And gentrification, so it's just really hard running a studio.
Like what would we consider a high rate an hour?
Now, like what a high rate an hour now, like I said, is $1,200 an hour. That was to work with Buddy, who worked with Metallica on the Black Album.
Oh well, that's Bob Rock.
No, that was a day. That was a day, not an hour. Sorry,
Okay.
a day. So hourly.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
That
hour,
was a day.
1,200.
No, that was a day. I was trying to think how much an hour. We were paying $50 is what we paid for a decent size, like a good studio is about $50 an hour to $100 an hour is what you're looking at paying.
Yeah,
with an engineer / producer.
How much was one in Toronto? Where you did the master?
That was like $700 a day. So $700-800 a day.
Yeah.
Always day rates. Well, sometimes they do hourly rates, but normally, like if you're actually doing a project, you're working at day rates or week rates, or working out a deal. You're not charging by the hour. You're trying to get as many hours in the day as you can for that money, right? And because you could pay $1,000 and do 1 hour, but it's just like you want to try to pay $1,000 and get 12 hours out of that day, and make sure that the guy who's running the mixer board and stuff stays there and does all the work you want him to do. Otherwise, he's happy to leave. Right?
No, I was telling you earlier, I'm going over to Vancouver to record a single for a trio I just formed, and
I mean, Little Red Sounds is still good for starting. Like, if you want to get something started, I'll still be a nice guy and can plug it.
Yeah, I'll recommend it. I like that guy. Yeah.
For the price, it's still a good place to go.
so a half day, so that's 5 hours, $450 plus tax.
Yeah.
And what do you from what studio?
I don't know if I can say that.
Oh yeah, no,
I don't know if I can say that.
So there's like you can get a decent rate from like like you know our buddy's rate was pretty decent. It was like $400 for a day. You can get 8 to 10 hours for $400 if you like find the right person. There's some people who want to do it for the love, right? There's some people who just want to not want to make the money. They need to make the money, and they can charge that, right?
Well, I have recorded there in the past. It was
Okay, yeah.
cheaper, but this was. Fuck, when did I make my first album? 2021.
Okay.
But they tolerated a lot. My my autistic alcoholism.
Well, he's got his own issues.
Who, me?
No, not you.
Oh.
But, I don't want to say what producer. There's 2 producers at that studio too, right? There's like, did you work with Mike or Felix?
No.
No to both at that studio. You said you went to Little Rock Sands though?
No.
Oh, sorry. I thought that's what you
No,
were.
he wasn't naming.
No,
He wasn't naming
I didn't
the
want to
place.
name because of the price.
No.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad. Yeah. Of course,
No.
yeah.
But yeah, they tolerated a lot, so I was like, okay, maybe I kind of owe them, just in case if it's a little high.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
There's this other like cool studio out there, Apricot Studios. That was the other cool one. that I heard
Apricot?
of that studio. Yeah. There's that prog band that I saw in Vancouver that are cool called Horizon that put an album out at the same time as us. And I was kind of like, oh, where do they get their shit done? And I saw they run a studio called Apricot Studios, and it looked pretty cool. And like more on the budget-friendly type of thing. And you run a studio run by musicians.
Oh, sick.
essentially,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking about Motley Crue, I wonder if they're gonna lose they probably wouldn't lose their fan base because Nikki Sixx just like revealed that they like pretty much lip sync.
Oh,
Those bands have all been doing that since the '90s.
Yeah.
It's not even like a new thing. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like, it's not the. It's like,
I
yeah,
don't
okay,
think
we
those-
know, but it's like,
I don't think their fans care because they'll just sit at home and drink it on the radio. And
Yeah,
they'll
they
go
do
and
have a
pay-
certain
they don't
particular
really
fan
care.
base.
Like I don't think they're not your
Yeah.
fine diner of music.
yeah.
Yeah, they're
It's
not
just
going
like-
there to see like Return to Forever. you know?
Yeah, it's just like the deceiving I don't like.
Yeah, well, I don't like. Trust me, that's why we're dragging all this equipment around trying to make all this music ourselves.
Yeah, like the other day,
Deception.
yeah, the sound guy at the Cobalt's just like, you guys want reverb? I'm like, no, it's for amateurs. You just fuck it, you know what I mean? Like, there's no reason to even accept any bells and whistles at this point, just because like we're old enough and we've done this enough, you know.
Yeah, for sure. Cool.
If your band's looking for their next gig or you happen to be passing through Nanaimo, BC and wanting to crush some beers and bang your fucking heads, well look no further. Hit up the Globe Live Studio. Go to www.theglobelivestudio.com to check out their calendar or book your next gig. Be there or be square, baby.
Wise Young Blood.
Wise Young Blood.
Kind of. I can't. I know the name. Seen it on bills. Maybe you've even played with them at some point.
I just name dropped it. It's my Wise Young Blood on Spotify. Check them out.
Yeah, do it.
No, it's my best friend's band.
Wise Young Blood.
Yeah, I always name drop them, like when I'm doing this, and like, no other bands ever heard of them so far. So,
I've definitely seen the name.
yeah.
Has it become a bit? It's become a bit of a bit
What?
that you mentioned them to everybody.
No.
What's their deal? What do they play?
That's a good question. Alt rock, kind of stoner rock.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty good. So like, I do ask this question a lot. If you guys can like pick like a dream festival to like be on, what would it be?
Oh, jeez. I'd like Sweden Rock. Sweden Rock would be nice. Yeah.
Cruise to the Edge.
Oh, Cruise to the Edge would be fun too.
Cruise to the Edge, the prog rock cruise.
The chances of opening for Marillion, 95%.
Yeah.
I'd have to go Aftershock.
Aftershock would be cool. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I had some friends that just went to Brutal Assault in Czech Republic. It's not the biggest one, but the lineups are insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hellfest.
Hellfest in France is a big one.
Yeah.
That's it's even bigger than Wacken. It seems like, because you see those like big flyers where it's just like endless band logos, and you're like, how do you even make a schedule to see everybody? Like,
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be in charge of that shit.
yeah, I think it's
So
like
fucking frustrating.
people make a big game out of it. Like they try to see like how much they can see, how much they can get in, and then like compare other people's. You know, it's like yeah.
Cool. Where are you guys playing next?
This is our last show right now.
Oh,
Isn't there that one in September?
Oh yeah, we're probably going to be playing in September in Vancouver again. I forgot we got asked recently from a band, punk band in Seattle's coming up to play. Called
Yeah.
Grizzly.
Grizzly.
Yeah, and they asked us to play. Yeah, they're pretty cool. We've known them for a long time.
Yeah, their drummer I think has been like trying to have a band for like a long time, and like I got some good people together and wants to go tour finally, and it's like, oh hell yeah, let's give them a show. Yeah.
Always down to play.
Yeah, I've noticed like a lot of like my musician friends who are like in bands and shit. They're just starting to like have families and like settle down, and like it seems like the music is slowly fading.
Is the music slowly fading, or are we?
No, I think the music's slowly.
You think the music? Because okay, there's this band that's on here tonight. There's this not to interrupt, but there's this band that's on here tonight. They're younger than me at least. I'm like almost 40. These guys are called Conjure Hand. They're playing here tonight.
Oh, Conjure.
This band fucks everything.
Yeah,
Like they're amazing. So and like they remind me of me when I was 22, and I don't gotta be me when I was 22
Making a
anymore.
point.
You know what I'm saying? Like it don't gotta be that way.
Yeah. No, I just meant like around my neck of the woods here.
Is it like people are moving a lot?
There's that too. Like, I just formed a trio, and like I was like reaching out to like buddies who I haven't fucking seen in like a long time. It's like, yeah, I just moved to Toronto, and I'm like in 2 bands here, and then another guy just got married and expecting a kid, so yeah, shit like that.
Yeah. Or are you a solo act? Are you recording everything by yourself?
I recorded my first album solo. Recorded it at like 3 different studios in Vancouver. I'm trying to think of them. Subsocial Studios, Blue Light Studios, Cozy Shack Studios here, and I think another one in Vancouver. I used to drink a lot back then.
Oh, understood. Yeah.
But yeah, recording a first single for an EP next month. Should be good. I'm
Yeah.
stoked.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's sick. When's what, you got a label for that? That's around the area, or like are you putting it out yourself?
Oh, putting it out myself.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Everyone's doing that lately. It's a good
Yeah.
way to go. Like that's something that's faded. I gotta tell you, like back in the 2000s, 90s, everyone wanted the European labels to pay attention to them. Nowadays, people are wary.
Yeah.
They're wary. Like, what do these guys want? Well, they're just gonna sell like 400 CDs at a festival and never talk to us again. You know, like people are more wary of that kind of thing. You know.
Yeah,
But,
it's kind of like seems like road to take is to own your own content.
Oh yeah, no, trust me. Like I've been singing in bands for like 20 years. I have publishing and nothing because I'm such a love of the game guy. People will take it. You know what I mean? They will
Yeah.
they will take that shit.
Yeah, awesome. Well, do you guys got anything to add?
Oh, actually, Chanel, did you want to talk about the set at all? Like what we have planned tonight?
Yeah, sure. So we are playing our album released last year, Time Out of Place, in its entirety. So definitely has that proggy vibe. And I sang on the album and recorded some backing vocals with JP, but now it's nice because JP and I are becoming more involved on stage together because I'm jumping in on the synths, whereas Graham played those on the record. So just so JP and I have have a really good dynamic, bringing a lot of drama and theatrics to the set. So, yeah, that's something that you can expect, and definitely some solid guitar solos, and we had some good feedback even because we had a comment that our music live was just a lot heavier than the record itself. So that I thought was a great comment.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to the show tonight. It's a fucking sick banger of a lineup.
Oh, yeah, I'm glad you're looking forward to it. Yeah, like Chanel said, like her and I are getting way more collaborative in this tandem vocal. And I feel like that's another dimension too. Like, I've always done bands where I was center stage, and like I'm actually in 2 bands where it's this kind of setup. I sing in a band in the States called Viper Witch, where I'm backing up a gal on guitar and vocals. And here in this case, Chanel and Graham are the masters of this act, and I'm there to bring like the madness, the drama, and Chanel and our voices are becoming more and more of a thing now. Like less of a one recorded and then another person recorded thing, and now we're just like locking in. Yeah.
And JP's writing and all of his writing for this album, I feel like it vibes really well with me because we have the same taste in vocalists. Like, if we've sang karaoke together, we're always whipping out like the Queensryche, the Candlemass, and that's definitely our aesthetic. So
All the big drama and the big vibrato.
yeah, especially with some of the like richer, clean tones that we do, those harmonies are really resonate and have been working out really well because our voices match so well. So yeah, really enjoying sharing the stage with these gentlemen.
Oh yeah, no, it's gonna be fun tonight too. Sadly, it's only been 3 nights and then it's over. But what? This is always how this band works. We take our time and get back together and bring the best show we can. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Awesome.
Thanks, my man.
Well, thanks for doing my shit show.
Appreciate it.
On that note, come out to the Globe sometime. Want to add anything?
Oh, sure. Wise young blood.
Nice. That's good.
Awesome. Y'all are off the East Van Dan shit show. Peace.